Hi Gemini. I need to apologize first for being so late with your love reading for August. Unfortunately, the past 10 days of my life have been complicated to say the least. And for a little bit, I just couldn't touch the cards. I had to get my energy settled again because I don't want what I feel to spill in your reading or messages that are for me to spill in your reading. Anyway, so keep in mind that the timing is fluid and then the energies can be interchangeable or vice versa. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of the likes, new subscribers. And if you didn't subscribe yet, make sure to put your energies here with us. Okay, so I'm using the Dragon Oracle cards. First one that came out is Air Dragon. This is totally your energy, Gemini. You're an air sign. Helps you rise above earthly matters, communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope, see life from a higher perspective. We'll see how this oracle cards blend with the rest of the reading. I feel that there is a need for a lot of communication during this month. But this communicating with others, it's what's going to bring you inspiration, hope, maybe the ability to manifest new things and see life a little bit apart from the day-to-day events and from a higher perspective. Taurus, red, black, and gold dragon. Protect you in times of change. So there is a change that is going on at this point. Guys, just let me put my phone on silent. I always forget to do this. There is a time of change, a transition going on, a transformation, and that's why you will need inspiration, you will need hope, you will need to communicate honestly what you feel, how you feel, talk about it, but you also need to relax because you are safe. Spirit, God, the universe, they have your back. They actually have your back. You are not alone on this journey. We are all a collective, one way or the other. So let's try to see some timelines with the Moonology Oracle cards. I'm not an astrologer, so you guys will need to check when are the dates for these moons that appear in this deck. But I work a lot with the moon energy. And yeah, that gives me always an interesting perspective. You and your loved ones are safe. The new moon in Cancer. This happened. This was the last moon that happened. Actually, this year we had 2 new moons in Cancer. So again, this sense of being safe. You're safe, you can relax. Yes, there is transformation. Yes, there is change. But you can relax because you're safe. The universe has your back. Okay. So we have void of course, moon. Nothing will come out of this situation. Maybe that's why there is a need for change. Maybe that's why there is a need to communication. For you to understand that actually to get closure. To get closure. I think that's the right word. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. You need to be bold. You need to be bold. Okay. Now I'm looking at Taurus, red, black, and gold dragon. And to me, that dragon makes me think of the same thing. Like, look. He's breathing fire. He's ready to protect, to defend if needed, to attack if needed. Sometimes the best defensive is an offensive. Bat. Okay, so there is a sense of awakening. You're going through a spiritual awakening. You're going through that brings you this change, this transformation, basically. Bats awaken you at uncomfortable moments, revealing the magic of the underworld and your darkest shadow self. These nocturnal creatures, feared in some cultures, good luck symbols in others, ask you to let go of your ego and whatever traps you've set for yourself as acts of protection. How is this serving you now? Again, so maybe you have set some biases for you to protect yourself, some boundaries that actually at this point in time they no longer serve you, but they bring you a huge disadvantage in a situation. When the bat appears, do something to overcome your ego. You know how they say, ego is not your amigo? An act that makes you fear embarrassment. This could be singing in public, revealing a secret, or attempting something new. Remember I was telling you about that honest communication. Maybe you are afraid to talk about certain elements that you are going through, but this is extremely needed, at least at this point in time. Spread your wings like a bat and prepare to release from the restraints of the ego. The ego is there to protect us in different manners, in different moments in time. Okay, ego is not always a bad thing. It's a bad thing when it becomes an obstacle in your development and an obstacle on aligning on your true life path. Okay, so the fact that those decks there are not straight is gonna drive me insane. I'm using the Dali Tarot deck. I'm a huge fan of Salvador Dali. So we have the Ace of Cups. To me, this Ace of Cups is new love. If you look closely at this image, at the painting, there are two faces there. Coming together for a kiss. Maybe you are coming together with someone that you are extremely compatible with. Maybe you are afraid of this. Maybe you are keeping your guard up because you have been hurt in the past. And this is not easy. It's not when you have been hurt a lot in the past. At a subconscious level, you kind of keep all the protection defense mechanisms you have developed. So then you kind of tend not to give a real chance to a person that might deserve a real chance. You see, there is a ship here, there is an individual on the beach, maybe a fisherman or whatever. Your ships are coming in. This is something you wished for, but you have to have the ability to recognize it. And maybe your ego doesn't allow you to recognize it, and there is this sense that you need to protect yourself. Well, this could be a true love connection that is honest. Let's see which cards surround this, and then we are going to get a more clear message. But you're being asked to be bold and make the first move. I've actually seen this card while I was shuffling. The world. The world. A cycle is completing and there is something else starting, right? This is what the world card is all about. Breaking out from the chains, because you see these individuals here are chained. In general, in the traditional tarot, in Rider's Waite, it's the devil's card where you have that couple that is chained, right? But in this one, you have this individuals chained to a destiny, chained to a cycle. Maybe you were bounded in a situation that wasn't helpful. Maybe it was codependency, not helpful, healthy. Codependency, you were stuck. But now the cycle of being stuck, it's ending. And you have the ability to rise above all earthly matters. And you have protection from the divine in order for you to close this cycle and start something new, start something fresh. I know change is always difficult for people. It's easier said than done, okay? It's, we all want to change something in our lives, but then do we really put in the effort to make those changes? Most of the times, no. Most of the times, actually, we don't. because it's too difficult, because it's too complicated, because it takes time, because it takes energy, because a million other excuses that we find for ourselves each and every day. Okay? We tend to do that. We tend to find ourselves, to give ourselves excuses of why we are not doing this and why we are not doing that. And we find only the obstacles and how hard it is going to be. Because when we are in a situation, even if it's like shitty, this is the reality that we are used with. Okay? So change is a disruption. So even if the situation we are in is not ideal, we tend to stay there and wait for a miracle. But sometimes, holding on to something, maybe holding on to stability. This is the miser of the tarot, the Four of Pentacles. Holding on to some sort of stability, holding on to the past. But what you are being told is that if you want this new love, this beautiful new love, and if you want a new cycle in your life, you need to let go of this. You need to let go. Let go and let God. Sometimes it's a little bit like that. Let go and let God. Stop holding on to things that no longer serve you. Stop getting yourself trapped, keeping yourself trapped in a situation that is not really what you want. Why would you do that? You have the Page of Pentacles. This is a new, fresh energy. This is like a student. This is like a traveler, someone that travels around the world to get to know new cultures, to evolve, to immerse themselves in, I don't know, a different world. Someone that learns how to do things from ground up. And this is what you are asked to do. Let go, start a new cycle, and relearn everything all over again. Let go of your biases, let go of the ego, let go of the things that keep you trapped. Spread your wings like the bat and fly. Fly. It's your time to fly. Learn how to fly. The Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is, to me, this is a need to gather more information. Okay? These are new, these are fresh energies. True, you cannot start a major change in your life without having all the details, without having all the information. This is also a card of communication. Communication happening quick, maybe a little bit hasty, but you are being asked to communicate honestly. Gathering more information. Spying. This could be a message you receive. If you want to start this new adventure, the first day of the rest of your life, you need to know, at least have an idea of what you are getting yourself into, right? But definitely there is a new cycle, and with this new cycle there isn't just in the Hermit card, but they were trying to come out too many cards at once. The High Priestess. Trust your intuition. The universe is asking you to trust your intuition. Okay, do the research, relearn things, let go of the past, but also trust your intuition. Don't deny your intuition. Your intuition, once you are connected to it, is going to be your best source of information. You know that gut feeling? When you have a gut feeling and you know you have to go for something, or you know you have to keep yourself away from something. The High Priestess is also about secrets, maybe not as much as the Moon card, but it's also about secrets. It's also, she knows things. Your intuition knows things. Your higher self knows things better than your everyday self, let's say, right? You might be dealing with a Pisces. You might be definitely dealing with a Pisces. The Three of Cups. So now this could go both ways here, right? Maybe someone has been in a third party type of situation, and the other person has been waiting for this offer for a long time, and has been offered for this new cycle to start, has been waiting for the other person to let go of the past and start fresh and start new. But the Three of Cups is also a reason to celebrate. It's a celebration. It can be a wedding, it can be the birth of a new child, baptism, whatever else. Maybe you get to meet someone in this context. Maybe you start going out again. Maybe you haven't been out in a while. Maybe you haven't been interacting with people. I know this year has been very, very tough on everyone. And the more I look around, the more I see depressed people everywhere. To be honest, I have been making supernatural efforts for me as well not to fall on that, because I have a predisposition to get depressed. Okay. It is not something I particularly enjoy talking about, but the more I see people around getting depressed, is because we have been confined. We have been stuck in our houses. We have been stuck 24/7 with our thoughts, with no way to release what we feel at the end of the day. Okay. So let's see. But you're going to get a lot of reasons to celebrate. Maybe you need to party more. Maybe you need to get together with your soul tribe, with helpful people. Or maybe you're just getting a proposal and you are actually going towards marriage. Maybe you are actually going towards marriage, because the Four of Wands to me is not only wish fulfillment. Okay. It's not only because some readers call it the 1111 card, but this is about building a stable, grounded foundation, building a new life, building a new life with someone that you are extremely compatible with. I feel that whoever this person is that is going to come with this love offer, right? They can be trusted. Now, it's up to you to ego and let go of the past biases if you have been hurt. Let go of your defense mechanisms and give this person a chance. Unless you give them a chance and you are bold about it, and what can go wrong that you don't know already? What can go wrong? You know how it is. So we are afraid to let new people in our lives. What if I suffer again? This person just I had my heart broken 1,000 million times, and so on and so forth. But what we need to understand is that each and every person that comes to our lives is different. Unless you try something, you don't know if it's going to work or not. I know someone that, actually my partner, is someone very important in my life. So actually he has this ability to deal with the unknown that I totally envy. While I'm the one who is the control freak, well, I'm a Virgo, so he's a Pisces. For him, it's easy. Let's just let go and let the unknown happen. He's the poster child for the unknown, to be honest. But it's true, unless you take a risk, there is no chance. There is no chance. One more card from this deck, and then we are going to go to Vice Versa Tarot. That's actually the only deck that I read reversals with. Well, two more wanted to come. The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords speaks about taking action fast. Do you now think later a little bit? But what I feel you are being asked is to try to take a hold of your emotions and balance them. The Queen of Cups is someone, and again, you're being asked to trust your intuition. The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive. She's an individual that balanced her emotions, or it's on a constant mission to balance her emotions. Okay, so I feel this is a lot of happiness. She looks happy, this Queen of Cups here. So I feel that you should expect this month, expect the unexpected, okay? Because events are going to happen very fast and you don't want to miss an opportunity. You need to have the vision and manage to see things from a higher perspective, because nothing is going to come out from whatever you are holding on to and from the cycle you are already in. The cycle has to end, has to be completed. Okay? Often we tend to miss out on opportunities because we are too stuck into our present realities to have time to dream. And that I find sad. We spend our lives worrying so much for what's going to be tomorrow, but we forget about today. And I'm as guilty as you guys are for this. And if you're not guilty of it, I congratulate you. You guys are awesome. But we get stuck in what's going to be tomorrow and we kind of totally forget about today. And today is what matters, right? I was about to say at the end of the day. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I've actually seen this. You're getting out of, it's the Devil card reverse. Remember when I was looking at the World card, right? And I was telling you it makes me think of the Devil card. Came out from this other deck. But you're getting out of a situation where so you or your partner, right? A codependency type of situation. This, I don't know why this word weighs very heavy on my mind. Toxic. You let go of all the toxic and go for something new. Something that is a promise of abundance. Go for something new. Close the cycle. But it's also a time to balance yourself with the Temperance card. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. There is a need to balance yourself. Everything happens in divine timing. No one really knows when this divine timing is actually happening, right? It's not for us to know. We have our own delimitations of time and hours and minutes and days and I don't know what. But in reality, things don't really happen like that. As much as we get stuck with our earthly time and we like to think we control time, we have zero control over it in terms of events that are destined for us. Okay. I feel that someone has to heal from a heartbreak. Had to take some sort of time out in all of this. Because there have been secrets that came out. I was mentioning the Moon card earlier when I said the High Priestess. I don't know even why I opened the cards like this, because I could talk without them. Secrets coming out. But this is also a card that speaks about psychic abilities. This is also a card of intuition. I feel that there is something that happened around the new moon in Cancer that kind of gave you power through your struggles and somehow taught you that you can totally have this new beginning. Bright, beautiful new beginning. You can create. To me, wands are cards of creation. Create out of passion. Create. Make your dreams come true. Follow your dreams. It's sunny on the other side. It's sunny. This would be the reverse version of it, right? But it's sunny. Communicate clearly. This is how we start, and communicate honestly. Communicate what you want, what you need. And I feel that someone is going to do that and is going to... You have a lot of major arcana cards in this reading, actually. So you have the World, you have the High Priestess, Devil, Temperance, Moon card. Major life events, major changes, major transformation. But at the end of the day, this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel victorious. You're going to feel victorious. You've made it. You have achieved your goals. It was a struggle, it was a battle, because you cannot know the taste of victory unless you go to war. 6 of Wands comes up to 5 of Wands, which is conflict. But there is a time for celebration. We have the 3 of Cups there, and we have 3 of Cups here. Come together with supportive people, with people that are there for you, that want to be there for you. The Star card reversed. This is a loss of hope. Somehow you are not seeing. You're not seeing that. The Star card comes after the Tower. Yeah. The Tower, maybe. Yeah, after the Tower. So everything that came down crashing kind of left you hopeless, left you without vision. That's why you need to heal and to be able to actually taste the victory. Maybe it's bittersweet. Maybe it's you felt you have left so much behind and there is nothing else to do and you don't know how to do it or whatever else. And you've somehow kind of lost hope, maybe lost hope that you are going to have a loving partner, lost hope that your life is going to get better. Never lose hope. Hope is what makes us wake up every day. Without hope, we are as good as dead. And there are always opportunities out there, but we just need to be in a mental space where we can grasp them, where we can see these opportunities that are being offered to us. Happiness is a birthright. You're feeling stuck. You're feeling very much stuck. Not wanting to make a decision. Not wanting to make a decision. Choosing not to see the truth because she sits on the reverse version of this card. She sits in front of the moon. The moon is about secrets, right? Refusing to see that there is a different path, there is a different approach to all of this that could bring you a lot of happiness. And that approach is following your passions. To me, the Queen of Wands is this independent, beautiful woman that chooses to follow her dreams. And she follows them until the end of the world and back. This is a beautiful energy to have. This is a beautiful, beautiful energy to have. Maybe someone is going to make you feel like that. Maybe someone is going to give you back that joie de vivre, the willingness to live and the happiness to be alive. We all need that every now and then, honestly. It's in the Wheel of Fortune. This is divinely guided. You have been afraid to be single because of this codependency type of thing. Maybe you didn't feel in your power. This is the Nine of Pentacles reversed. But and again, the moon there. You have felt that if you leave the situation in which you are in, you have no chance to start over. You have no chance to be on your own. But then somehow you kind of discovered you can do all of those things. Maybe you stayed in a toxic situation for the children. Maybe you stayed because you couldn't take care of yourself. And that's fine. That's fine. There is a huge difference between, and you have lost hope. You have lost hope. You don't see leaving this toxic situation as a victory, but more as a loss. And it's going to take a little bit of time to balance yourself out, step into the energy of the Queen of Wands, step into the energy of the Queen of Cups, and then see that there is new love for you coming your way once you complete the cycle. And this new love can very well lead to marriage. But in order to get here with this person that you are very compatible with, right? You have to close the cycle and you have to relearn how to live again. Travel, go see the world, um, go meet people. I know it's very complicated. This year has been extremely complicated to travel, has been extremely complicated to interact with people. Bring together your family, sit with them. This is divinely guided. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune again, and I'm going to close the reading with this card. This is divinely guided. This is what's meant to happen, one way or the other. And sometimes we cannot, how should I say this? We cannot stop our destiny from happening. This is what Wheel of Fortune makes me think. I feel that good luck is on its way towards you. And I feel that there are a lot of opportunities that you need to take advantage of. But first, close the cycle, get out of any toxic type of relationship you have been in, heal, see the truth for once, and don't be afraid to be alone. There is hope. And there is hope for you to follow the things that you are really passionate about. Gemini, this is all I had for you for August 2020. Again, my apologies because this reading came out late. If you want to know exactly why, check my community page. I will try in a few days to get on a live session for you guys for the new moon in Leo. And then, yeah, we'll take it from there. I'm a bit nervous about going online, going live, but we'll see. We'll see. So if you have resonated with the message, please make sure to drop me a comment and let me know how. And I would be very grateful if you guys like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, love and light.